Hello, YouTube. This is George coming at you with another deck profile list. We're doing a little bit different today. We have a magic deck made by my good friend here from work, Michael. Here's Michael Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
So Michael, tell me, what is this deck here that you have for us?
This deck right here is a tri-color Soulbond deck. The deck mainly runs off of these four cards, Wolfir Silverheart, and also the Silverblade Paladin.
Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, and show us a little bit of the cards, and feel free to comment on the cards that you choose to.
Okay, I'll start off with the main card of the deck. Wolfir Silverheart. He's a rare, not very expensive, but he's about $2-3. And what his ability is that whenever he is soulbound to a specific creature, both him and that creature get +4/+4 to attack and their defense. And so, second card is Silverblade Paladin. He is also a rare. For the Silverblade Paladin, his ability is that whenever he is soulbound to a creature, he gives those creatures double strike, which, for those that don't know what that is, deals damage to the creature before regular combat damage, and then it deals regular combat damage.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
It's really good. These cards right here, I believe they're common. I put him in this for the mana set.
Customers bullshit.
Considering that it's tricolor, white is the minority color in this deck, so I use 3 of these for the mana set. Another card I have here, this card right here, when combined with the Silverblade Paladin, becomes probably one of the most powerful cards in my deck. And the reason why is because if you soulbound to the Silverblade Paladin,
One moment.
when soulbound to the Silverblade Paladin, he can kill anything before it even has a chance to hit. Unless that creature has an ability called First Strike, or Double Strike. And so, but this can take down a Hydra, this can take down anything that comes your way, makes the deck more defensive. And because of the fact that this deck is a combo deck, he's one of the key cards that I use to help stall for time in order to get my combo up.
And you mentioned a Hydra. What exactly is a Hydra?
I actually have one right here on my sideboard.
And what is this sideboard? Exactly.
Pin, right?
This is for
So, in Magic, I think it's the same thing in Magic as it is in Yu-Gi-Oh! A collection of 15 different cards that you can use to swap in and out.
No, a side deck.
Yeah, side deck.
Oh, okay.
And so, that's what a Hydra is. This right here is a Primordial Hydra.
What's so beastly about this guy? He's at 0/0.
What he does is that you tap 2 green mana and an X mana. And depending on how much you tap for X, that determines its power and strength. And so say you have 7 mana on the field, tap 2 for it, tap the remaining 5, comes in as a 5/5. Now that may not sound like much, but every single turn he's left on the field, he doubles. So one turn he'll be a 5/5, then it's 10/10, then it's 20/20, then it's 40/40, and so on and so on. And so, really powerful card, makes the deck really, really aggressive.
Now, why do you put that card in your sideboard?
I put him in my sideboard to use as a combo with this card right here, which is the Golgari Shield. Her ability is that whenever you soulbound to a creature, she makes them hexproof. Basically what that means is that spells and abilities of creatures that your opponents control cannot affect that creature. And so, like I said, it makes the deck a lot more aggressive, makes it a lot more offensive, and it gives me more combo possibilities.
Pretty interesting. Okay. And what else do you have to show us, Michael?
I got this card right here, the Druid's Familiar. He seems like a relatively high drop, but his ability is that when he returns to the field and you soulbound to a creature, him and that creature gets +2/+2. And so, again, really nice for different combo possibilities. Like I put him on this card right here, an Invisible Stalker, which this card right here is one of my win conditions. For him, he's so good because he's 2 mana, unblockable, and also be text-proof.
And what is this text-proof?
Like I already said, it basically means that spells and abilities that the creature you control cannot, or that your opponent controls, cannot affect this creature. And so the moment he hits the field, he stays on the field. The only way you can get rid of him is with forward.
Pretty interesting.
So, really good for early hitters, really good for getting in hits in the beginning of the game. Putting them onto the wolf or your silver part in the early part of the game, and that's basically GG right there in 2-3 turns. Again, unless someone can get board wise on it. Board wise.
Very nice, very
Now,
nice.
let me talk about my spell deck.
And yes, guys, just like you they have spells. Play instants and I believe
Instants, sorceries, and enchantments.
instants, sorceries, and enchantments. And there are 3 different types, not
And there are 2 different types of enchantments. There are these right here, which are called enchantment auras, which basically you can attach those. It'll say specifically on the card whether or not it's attached to a creature or a plate. You can enchant stuff on the plate. There are these enchantments right here, which is just a straight up enchantment. So you can attach it to a creature or a plate. But let me talk about these 2 really quick. This card right here is also one of my win conditions for my deck. The ability of this card right here is basically you put it onto a creature, the creature gets +2 to its attack, and it becomes unblockable. And so this card right here, put onto a wolf or silver heart, hold it out, put this card on him, while he is soul bonded to this creature right here. The moment you swing in with him, it's 20 damage, unblockable, so your opponent cannot prevent it. Unless they draw something like a fog, or they get rid of the enchantment or the creature. So really powerful card, really good. Unfortunately, it's rotating at a standard. So, but this card right here, let's talk about this for a second. This card right here is basically a removal card. For the price of 3 mana, 1 white, 2 of any color, anything on the field, I can exile it. And basically what that means is I completely remove it from play.
That's extreme for you guys.
So, the only way you could bring it back onto the field is to get rid of this enchantment, which very few decks actually run enchantment removal. So this deck is, or this card is really good.
Very nice. That's the map.
This card right here, right? I got some of my
Skin tone. And the guy you hear in the back for YouTube is Fluffio. Go check out his channel. Pretty good commentary too.
Oh, check out my channel, Phoenix 2749.
Repeat
Not
that?
much on there, but it's up.
Repeat it, please.
Phoenix 2749.
There you go, Phoenix. 2749.
My deck does not have any sorceries in them. My deck, the spells are only instant. Now, let me explain the difference between the 2. An instant is a card that you can play anytime. You can play it on your turn, your opponent's turn, anytime, it doesn't matter. Just so long as you can pay the mana.
Where might you cast that from?
Your hand. Oh, you cast it from your hand.
Like hand traps for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Let me talk about these instances for a second. This one right here, Shocking Word. What this card does is that when you play it on a creature. That creature gains hexproof, and you gain life equal to the power toughness or your health. And so this card right here is really nice to play. I really want to play this on a Primordial Hydra, the card I brought out earlier, after it's gone up a while, because if I were to do that, I would quite literally become unkillable after a while.